Today is April 8th, and the new Forerunner operation has arrived in Halo Infinite, bringing with it of course some new store cosmetics, a refresh to the exchange, and some exciting new game modes. I do just want to quickly mention I have now released my big 10k video, so if you want to check that out, that would mean a lot, and I'd really appreciate it. We're going to talk about the shop first, quickly skimming through the returning items as I don't really see much of a point on focusing on them today. The Acid Burn weapon coating is back for 150 credits, the Crimson Serpent weapon set is back for 300 credits. We also have the return of the Synthetic Dawn bundle for 1000 credits, which is still pretty overpriced. Peace Weaver is also back for 1000, and that one isn't too bad. Strigoi has returned for 1200, which is also okay, and then we have the return of the Net Riot bundle, which is back for 2700, which of course contains both the Geist and Thresher armor sets. Thresher also being the one that some people might know as the Meatman armor. Anyways, as for the new stuff, we have two new bundles, one of which is a Mark 7 armor set and the other is for Chimera. You can get both of these together in the Promethean Reclamation bundle, with the two sets on their own being Vindicator and Didactic. Starting off with Vindicator, this gives you the helmet of the same name alongside its Strength and Wisdom helmet attachment. You also get some pauldron shoulder pads, a breastplate chest attachment, a wrist attachment, a utility piece, some knee pads, and of course the Safeguard Firmament armor coating. This bundle costs 1800 credits, which in my opinion is pretty overpriced. As for the other bundle, this is Didactic, it gives you the Sundered Star helmet alongside its own helmet attachment. You get some Augmenter shoulder pads alongside a chest attachment, a wrist attachment, a utility piece, some knee pads, the Requiem armor coating, and the Promethean Commando weapon model. Overall, again, the armor here is pretty cool. It is of course based on the Didact, with the other bundle being based on other Forerunner armor. Interestingly, the Didact bundle doesn't actually come with a weapon coating alongside the weapon model, so the fact that this is 2000, I do think its value is less than some of the other bundles of the same caliber. Even then though, I think 2000 regardless is still overpriced. I think 1800 for Vindicator is also overpriced. The armor sets are both cool, and of course you can get them in the super bundle for 3200, which saves you about 600 credits. And this also comes with the Composition Legendary Kill Effect, which is a really nice kill effect, but I just don't see myself spending any money on these. Especially not when we have the new Forerunner Operation Pass, which is of course completely free, but you do have the option to spend 500 credits to get the Promethean Assault Rifle weapon model and the Steel Fall weapon coating, which to be fair, these for 500 I think is pretty good. Anyways, in this Operation Pass, you get the Sorvid Solid nameplate alongside some spawn points, the Prefect knee guards, the Grav Spinner utility piece, the Prefect chest attachment, the Prefect shoulder pads, and of course the Prefect helmet and its Odin's Eye helmet attachment. This is a returning armor set from Halo 4 and was one of the better sets in that game in my opinion. And this of course some pretty good Forerunner armor, which as mentioned is completely free for the next month or so, before it eventually rotates into the exchange I believe. We've also had an update to the exchange, which has brought back a few returning items such as the Themic gloves, the BR75 Devloop and Mark 50 Groove Grip weapon models. There's also a few coatings here, including Perfect Detail for your weapons, Tasteful Sensation for your vehicles, which were both promo coatings. The only new item, however, is the Prefect Booklet wrist attachment, which is fine. It's better than nothing, and of course it does match the current operation armor, but I do look at this and just think this was probably intended to be included in the pass at some point. But as a whole, the free cosmetics this time around are fine. We're not quite done yet though, as there is some new game modes, starting off with Husky Assault. Husky Raid seems to be back in the limelight, but this time, instead of your typical Husky Raid CTF experience, it's been replaced with Assault, which means my map Diminished is relevant again. Hooray! I am looking forward to try this out, but what I'm looking forward to even more is later on in the operation, we will also be seeing the release of a new Big Team Battle refresh, which will be coming with BTB Assault and a couple of new maps. We'll be seeing the release of 4 new Big Team Battle maps, one of which is a flood-infected version of Blood Gulch, and I'm very, very excited to try all of these out. I'm kind of glad these aren't dropping at the beginning of the operation. I think spreading the content out a little bit definitely makes more sense. The stuff that was added with Blue Team was fine, but because it was all added on the same day, I feel like it got a little bit stale way too quickly. Noticeably as well, Husky Assault has also included a new map, this being Warehouse, which again I haven't tried yet, but I'm looking forward to giving all of this a go. Anyways, I believe that wraps up everything today. Thank you for watching, let me know if I've missed anything, and I'll catch you all in the next one.